The Messerschmitt Me-262 was the first operational jet fighter in the world, a groundbreaking engineering feat that had the potential to transform aerial combat. However, it ultimately fell short of that promise. Here's why. 1. Engine reliability issues. At its core, the Me-262 relied on the Junkers UMO 004 turbojet, which, while innovative, had serious flaws. Due to wartime material shortages, the engines were made with inferior components, particularly lacking the heat-resistant alloys that improved performance. This resulted in a lifespan of only 10 to 20 flight hours, and they frequently faced issues like flameouts and stalls, making mid-air restarts impossible. Meanwhile, production delays meant many jets remained grounded, never seeing combat. Second, production and deployment hurdles. Germany managed to produce a little over 1,400 Me-262s, but fewer than 300 saw active duty. Allied bombing raids targeted jet assembly plants and airfields, damaging many aircraft before they could be deployed. By the time the Me-262 reached frontline service in mid-1944, it was too late to change the war's trajectory. The best fighter pilots were either killed or worn out, leaving less experienced pilots to fly these high-performance jets. 3. Strategic missteps. Hitler was a significant roadblock for the Me-262. He insisted on converting it to a fighter-bomber role, known as the Blitz bomber, to strike at Allied ground forces, which delayed its deployment as a fighter. This decision hampered its potential to serve as a defensive interceptor against Allied bombers. The Luftwaffe also struggled with a clear strategy for using jet fighters, and many pilots were inadequately trained to transition from traditional piston engine fighters. 4. Tactical limitations. Even with its speed, the Me-262 had some drawbacks. Its throttle response was sluggish, making it tricky to handle at low speeds during takeoffs and landings, where it was often ambushed by Allied fighters. Additionally, it lacked dive brakes, which impacted bombing accuracy, and its nose-mounted Mk-108 cannons were powerful, but had a limited range, necessitating close combat, which it wasn't designed for against nimble Allied escorts. 5. Structural weaknesses. The aircraft's tricycle undercarriage was prone to collapsing, especially on poorly maintained runways. Coupled with fuel shortages, a lack of spare parts, and logistical challenges, the Me-262 never achieved lasting operational effectiveness. Conclusion. The Me-262 was a pioneering jet fighter trapped in a losing war. Burdened by political interference, engineering shortcomings, and logistical problems, it became a symbol of unfulfilled potential rather than a game-changer in aviation history.